Okay, so been a while since I've done one of these, but off to the Morden IDL Darts Open. It's Saturday the 25th of March 2023, and this will probably be the last one for a while, because in a couple of months time Mrs. Kiernan, all being well, is expecting, so I might be quite busy after that point. Understatement of the century, but always wonderful events these. It's probably going to get about 32 entries, organised by Paul Butler of IDL Darts, and it's for all abilities. The tour card holders are allowed to enter, so it'll be interesting to see if any of those turn up as well. And it should be a great day. I'm going to play in it, so here's to trying to get a victory. And these are great days. I will miss them, I have to say, after the birth in a few months' time. But it should be a fantastic afternoon, and hopefully we can document some of it for you, and hopefully you enjoy this video. Thank you for watching. Well, I wasn't wrong in terms of that intro. That's the first time I've seen that in about a year. So yes, it's only taken me a year to finally get around to editing and putting this all together. Some great names here I can see. Luke Constable, I can see Nick Holman there in the background, Darryl Clark. Quite a few people I haven't seen in a very long time, it has to be said. You'll see Jason Askew, and there's Luke Constable in the top, in the forefront of your picture, and a bit more on Jason later because he reaches the latter stages. It's Grant Taylor there in the black shirt. He wasn't playing very well in this particular event, but he's certainly picked up his game ever since then, and has won the IDL League, which takes place out of this venue. So certainly a player to keep an eye on. And here's a bit of Jason Askew. And there's Nicky Jones. Again, I don't think I've seen Nicky in about a year as well, so it's quite nice to watch this back, really. And that's Darryl Clark chalking. And then after this competition, he was then in. He then stayed and then played the league final, which was then later that evening. And I stayed as well, and I've got footage of that as well to show you. And I really do miss these events, but they are long days. Oh, there's Adam Mould. I forgot Adam had gone to this. ADC Regional Director. Yeah, it's a really lovely venue. If you do get the chance to go to the Royal Surrey in Morden, then it's well worth a visit. They've got 3 boards in this main room, and then out the back there's a further 3 boards as well. And they've also got pool, snooker and poker as well, if that's your thing. And I did play in this competition. I played Sam Hersey in the first round, and I gave a pretty decent account of myself, I think. The 2 legs I won were a 21 and an 18 darter, an average 65 in defeat. So I was pretty happy, actually, as it turns out. No plate, sadly. And then the competition rumbled on. That's Dan Russell there. Playing very well. There's Sam Hersey in the forefront of your picture. Having a drink? People don't drink at darts. What's going on? Honestly. And then Jason Askew there warming up in the background. And that's Adam George. This is like a trip down memory lane for me. I don't know whether you're finding this interesting or not, but no, they are great events, and I don't think Paul Butler's actually running any opens at the moment, but I'm sure they'll be back in due course. Now, I did get the full matches actually on the day. These are on the channel elsewhere. I did get round to editing these ones. This is Dan Russell against John Nelson. John Nelson, of course, did qualify for the Modus Super Series via the ADC route. Dan Russell will be known to a lot of players in the sort of the Kent region. Really very talented, and has played at the Dutch Darts Championship in the past. And then here's a bit from the final, which went to the last leg decider between Russell and Askew. And it got a bit nervy, as you can see. Askew's already had match darts by this point. Russell just missed a few there, as you can see. But it would be Jason Askew would pick up the trophy and run out a 6-5 winner. Many hours later, I then played in the one-leg shootout of the IDL Darts finals night. This is just a sort of an add-on, just to something for everyone to play in. It's quite an interesting thing to do. I played Ricky Martin, who has been to Q School. Very pleased with my throw, I have to say. But I didn't win that one. This was the final. This is Peter Croxley against Ricky Martin in said final. And there's Paul Butler on the microphone. And Ricky Martin won it with a 19-darter. And then there were a number of finals which took place after this, and I do owe Sean Frankerman a huge apology, because I forgot a cable, actually, which meant that I couldn't live stream it. I did manually stitch these videos together, but I haven't put a scorecard on them, even a year later, so I do apologise. That was to win the Cup against Nigel Treloar, and then he played a first to 10 against Nicky Jones in the grand final.
140.
And there's Paul Butler, who's a fantastic caller, by the way. I know obviously we're friends, but he does do a fantastic job. And if I remember correctly, I think the scoreline for this was relatively close, and Nicky Jones had a very strong second half of the final.
110.
Now watch this.
Game.
What a way to win the final.
The season 29 Grand Champion, Sean Franker.
Amazing. Amazing. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and gosh, it's made me miss days like that, I have to say. Hopefully I can get back there very soon. Thank you for watching.